Hello YouTube, we are Radical Honesty, and this is going to be the start of a new series of videos in which we're going to give you our honest opinion on a variety of things. You know, things we enjoy: music, movies, games, discussions that are going on out there. We thought we'd start off with something we've recently seen and we were a little confused about when we first saw it. And that's the subject of the new Godzilla movie. Well, for starters, the new Godzilla movie, it's not terrible. It's not bad. In fact, it's quite good. At least that's our personal opinion. No doubt other people have got different opinions. Some people might have hated it. Some people might have loved it. Some people must fucking even enjoy that goddamn terrible Matthew Broderick piece of crap that is floating around out there. But this one's about the new one. And the fact that there was a few problems we had with it. Now, the actors all did decent jobs, we thought. Specifically Bryan Cranston and that, what's he called? Well, we don't know his name. We think he's Aaron something. The guy who played Kick-Ass. Yeah? All grown up now, but there he is. There were some problems that we had with the movies. But the actors themselves, they did a decent enough job. You know, we're not exactly an authority on acting. After all, we've never been to film school. We've never done anything like that. So, this is all an amateur opinion. We're just saying what we thought in ourselves. And for the most part, the movie was good. It had a good deal of pacing in it. The acting was good. There was some dramatic, set pieces. And the monster fights were really well done. CG, obviously, you couldn't have real monsters beating the shit out of each other because real monsters aren't real. So, but the one thing we really had that kind of bugged us was we were watching it and like half an hour into the movie we're like, this movie how Godzilla is. Where is he? What's this fucking flying thing here? So we got into it and like, what the hell's that? Is that something we should know? Because we don't know the old Godzilla monsters. We're not like an authority like James Rolfe who's seen them all. Well, apparently he's seen fucking all of them. And he knows them. Like, hands down, you could say, name all the Godzilla monsters now. And he'd go, blah, 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 blah. And he'd tell you every single fucking name. Including the alternate names and stuff like that, if they've got any. You know. He could probably even tell you the order in which they appeared in the series of movies. Now, we're not like that. We never grew up with Godzilla, but we've seen our fair share of monster features, And after the horrible, terrible, brain-swellingly bad Matthew Broderick piece of shit. Because let's face it, we all know it's not a good movie. Not in the slightest. In fact, one of our favourite videos concerning that is the video by the Nostalgia Critic. That's a lot of fish. You still don't know why that's fucking funny. We don't know. We were just like, that's a lot of fish. Just stating the obvious, maybe. You know. Observational humour, maybe? We don't know. But this one, the new version, it wasn't like that. It wasn't, trying to shove jokes down your throat, and it wasn't, turning Godzilla into a farce like that movie did. But our little problem that as we said a bit earlier, is that this movie's supposed to have Godzilla in it, and he's on the screen for, what is it? Was CinemaSins or no? It was Screen Junkies. Honest Trailers. They timed it out apparently, and it's something like 22, 23 minutes. And this is Godzilla's movie, so why is he in it for such a brief time? And why don't they show the monsters attacking the cities? After all, when you go to see a movie like this, you're not expecting Oscar-winning performances. You're not expecting this to be Oscar bait to get the kind of attention that's going to come with an Academy Award. What you're there to see, quite frankly, is some big fucking monsters ripping the shit out of each other. And, well, there was very little of that in there, wasn't there? They were kind of absent for most of the movie. It's good to focus on the acting and the human characters, but not at the expense of what is in the title. And the title was simply Godzilla. So, as far as we're concerned, it's not a bad movie. You got decent acting, decent direction, decent locations, because it doesn't all take place in one place. In one location. It's all over the world. It's Japan, Hawaii, Colorado, the Rockies, or whatever. There's one scene where they're in kind of transporting a certain thing to a certain place, and there's monsters out there. And it works as a movie. But it's like going to a boxing match and spending 2 hours staring at the round card girl. Don't get us wrong, she is very beautiful and she's fascinating to look at with her gravity-defying breasts and not much else. Not much clothes that she's wearing, because let's face it, women in bikinis, dudes like us are not really going to be looking at much of anything else. TNA, But at the end of the day, that's not what you're there to see. They are great, yeah, don't get us wrong. But that's not what we came for. We came for a fight. And that was our 2 cents when it came to the Godzilla movie. We came for a smackdown. And there wasn't much of one, was there? And when there was, it's all shot in the dark, amidst clouds of smoke and smouldering debris. Yeah, we understand they're not exactly going to be clean and tidy when they walk into a city. You got a giant lizard that's the size of a fucking building, or a skyscraper, or, well, he's as tall as one anyway. He's fucking shit up on a epic scale. And, that's all good. But show it to us. We want to see it. Quite possibly one of the most disappointing moments in that movie was the section with the... well, we don't want to spoil it for anybody who's not seen it. So we're going to say... the Las Vegas scene. You know which one we're talking about if you've seen it. it's inside the casino, blah blah blah, and then all of a sudden cuts away to a news broadcast. Now you know what happens in between that and that, in point A inside the casino and point B, the newscast. But the question is why? Why make that transition? Why not show us what happened immediately after the casino? Why not show us all of it there? You were just there. Why cut somewhere else and show us that on the news report? These kinds of movies are basically testosterone porn for men. We see this kind of destruction and we're all like, fuck her! Fucking. And we're all like, yes! Show us more. Buildings getting fucked up and shit and people running, screaming all over the place. And that's good. You know, in this kind of movie, because that's what it's about. Seeing these people flailing left and right, screaming their heads off. And then seeing the monsters, you know, roar, smash, smash, smash. That's the point of it. You know, Godzilla is not a Shakespearean epic. It's a monster movie where you get to see monsters fuck shit up, smash, smash, smash. You know, and beat each other to death. And that's where we really come down on the movie. It's kind of not that. You know, it's we don't take ourselves as a very eloquent person, so we'll try and explain it as cleanly and as succinctly as possible. For a monster movie with a big smackdown in it, there was a significant lack of smacking and going down, you know, of smackdowning, whatever the plural is for that. There was no real fighting in there, and the one fight where there was the monsters fucking each other up and going at each other's throats, it was at night in smoky ruins. Couldn't really see a lot of it until, of course, you know, that was pretty cool. That was really cool. In fact, we loved that. We'd never actually seen the original Godzilla movies, and so we'd never seen that, you know, the atomic breath. But that was really impressive, to be honest. We liked that, especially the whole spines and the lightning lighting up. Yeah, it was great. But if they get a sequel, which they probably will, because this movie wasn't bad, it was pretty good. It was good, in our opinion. We liked it. We just wish they would focus more on the monsters and their fights, and less on the human characters. Not that they're not fascinating, it's just not what we came to see. Like the round card girl in a boxing match. The human characters are good, but we came for the fighting. So if we could possibly, you know, tell anyone else, you know, tell the makers of this movie what we would like to see in their sequel, more fighting, less of the human characters just doing random things away somewhere else. You know, because why be away from the action? We understand you can't base the entire movie on the action, else it would probably be a very dull thing. But try and balance it a bit more to appeal to the people who came there just to see monsters kick the crap out of each other. Because that's kind of what the movie's all about. So, in closing, we'll have to say, Godzilla, good movie, a little light on the monster violence, but at the end of the day, the human characters did manage to do their job well, and we'll give it 7.5 out of 10. That's a pretty good rating for us. And excuse the poor quality of this, because it's our first video. We don't know shit about editing. We don't know what we're doing. In time, we'll probably learn more of that, and we'll maybe be able to add some, things up here and pictures of what we're on about. At times we'll try, but for now, this is what you get. Just radical honesty. Okay, that's all we've got for you. TTFN.